Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your end of August 2019 General Tarot Update. I'm Raina. Those are cicadas. I don't know if you can hear them, even with the windows closed. Oh man, are they loud. You can tell summer is almost over. Okay. Just shuffling the cards. I was going to say happy birthday. I don't know if this is the last day of Leo. I'm recording this on the 21st of August, so perhaps there's going to be a couple days more of Leo. But isn't it interesting? I've already gotten, wow, I have here 4 major arcana cards, so a lot of action and change. And you know, of course, this is just towards the end of the month, and you know, you could say even going into next month. But what is the state of the Leo person? What's going on with you? Well, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very earthy kind of a card. Maybe you are gardening or doing something kind of home related, organizing your home, decorating it, cleaning it for, you know, more than the usual, but for some specific thing that you're getting involved with. Maybe you're going to be working from home, having a home business, but there's definitely this, maybe you're like a woman who is going to be a mother, and you're pregnant, you're getting ready to raise your child as a stay-at-home mother or something along those lines. Pentacles is the earth element, but also can be your possessions. The Queen of Pentacles has enough. So materially, you're good. Leo's usually, you know, tend to gravitate towards making a nice living. So you've got that covered. But I'm focusing more on the queen aspect. Like, what does that represent? So that's that feminine kind of energy, the nesting instinct. Or, you know, this isn't being like necessarily this mover and shaker in that sense. Although Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles can be a businesswoman for sure. But there's like this soft side to it. So I'm just going to keep going. Unless this is your own mother or your female boss, I don't think if it's either one of them, I don't think they're causing you problems. So let's just keep going. In the past position, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, so it's good. And this card actually connects to Jupiter. Jupiter is in a fire sign, and it actually recently went direct. So maybe that has something to do with it. Jupiter is in Sagittarius in your 5th house of romance, Leo. So maybe this is some kind of relationship that is really heating up. And this is a dating type of relationship, if that's what it's going to be. And maybe you think, hey, I could see myself with this person. Maybe we could start a family. Maybe we could have a life together. The Wheel of Fortune in the past position also could mean that you had a stroke of luck, that something came in. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is you with your new home. And you feel like this sense of comfort and calm as you buy furniture for your home, or you know, you're decorating it because you've just purchased this home. As the higher message, we have the Moon card, which is a card that can be sometimes connected to deception. of some sort. But in this context, it certainly doesn't imply that. It could be creativity is very strong in intuition. It is connected with the sign Pisces. However, the moon rules the sign of Cancer, another water sign. So if either one of those signs means anything to you, then perhaps there's some connection with that. But there's a mysterious quality with the moon, for whatever reason. You know, like for instance, maybe you have bought a house and you don't realize that it has termites or something like that. Like it's something that was kept from you. But this is a spiritual message. So it's almost, to me, like there's a very feminine energy happening here. Like maybe for some reason you are really tuning into your feminine side. And you could be a guy, for sure. You know, Leo is a masculine sign, so male or female, you tend to be more extroverted rather than contemplative. You know, rather than going within, you tend to go outside for your stimulation. And so maybe this is like telling you that you're getting into this period of time where you are like delving into those things that have to do with your inner workings, if you will, or your spirituality. The other thing too, and I was thinking about the aspect of the mother, the moon is the mother too. So, you know, it's possible that if you are somebody who is pregnant, that this is kind of triggering within you, you know, remembering about your own mother and what she went through. And it doesn't mean anything like, you know, whether you had a good relationship or a not so good relationship with her, but just like feeling that sense of connection to her either way, because and it could even be like, you know, even if you're not pregnant, like you have this link to her for some reason. And like I said, anybody who is a Pisces or Cancer, they may be somehow important in your life. Maybe you need to speak to somebody that's a friend or a family member who is a Cancer or a Pisces person, because they have something important to tell you or they can help you in some way. What crosses you is the Four of Cups, and this is a card of kind of a dissatisfaction in your life. So it's almost to me like somebody who has this impending thing that's happening, and even like you should, like I'm just saying this kind of with air quotes, you should feel happy, but for some reason you don't. Like for instance, with the Wheel of Fortune, in the past position, there may have been something that happened that would be considered good fortune, but for some reason you're just not feeling it. Like a pregnancy, and you're just not feeling it. And maybe it's because there's something that is shrouded in mystery that is connected to this situation. I was going to say something, oh my gosh, if I say this, I'm going to get in such trouble. I was going to say, you don't know who the father is. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, something that maybe the person is not in your life right now and you don't know where they are. Like it was a very brief fling and you had no idea that it was going to lead to something like this. And now you have this happy news, but on the other hand, you're not really feeling good about it. That's just one possibility, obviously. But I see the contrast that something is keeping you from fully appreciating a certain thing that has happened. And maybe there's some reason why that has to do with the moon. Maybe there's something that you're not being told and you can sense it at a deep level. You know that there's something more to the story. What is coming in is the Tower card, and this is that energy that tends to really make everything clear the air to the point where laying all the chips fall where they may. But it's a sense of release and probably relief where you can feel like at last you know the truth. Even if it's kind of shocking or what have you, you have your answer. One thing that I wanted to say is that there is a new moon on the 30th of, I was going to say September, I meant August. It's at 6 degrees of Virgo. So this is actually for you, Leo, falling in your second house of earned income. And so this could be new beginnings with money issues. And maybe this is some kind of a job situation. Who knows? Maybe you thought you had the perfect job, but you're not resonating with it. You'd rather be home more. You're kind of pulled to the home, but you're kind of like pulled in two different directions. The Tower card could indicate an event that happens that really has, kind of like makes the decision for you in a certain way. I'm almost wondering if this is like kind of looking back at something that may have happened a few days ago when we had, or was it a few days ago? Gosh, I can't believe it. Here I am on August 21st, and that full moon in Aquarius was 6 days ago. And I'm acting like it was 2 days because it's just time goes so quickly. So maybe that would be in your 7th house. And maybe something came up there. And so the Tower card might be actually talking about something that already has occurred. And that might have been when you discovered a secret about your partner. The outcome is the Emperor. So whatever happens, of course, the Emperor can be like a judge if you're getting divorced. And maybe you say, you know what? I am going to do this. I'm not talking about at the end of this month. I'm talking about at some point. But also, the Emperor can be an aspect of you where you are gaining control of your life. I have a feeling that, with the Four of Cups and the Moon card, that you may have just been having this like nagging feeling or butterflies in your stomach about something, Leo, and you couldn't quite put your finger on it. And then something happens to clear the air, and even if it's something that surprises you, you feel more in control now because you know what you're dealing with. With the Moon card, it's like you don't really know what's happening. And that's what makes it so unsettling. It's like being in the dark about something. So I say, the truth shall set you free, But anyway, I hope that you got something from this. Happy birthday. Even if your birthday has already passed, happy birthday. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.